Yeah, it's I mean, we're in direct line of sight. I mean, and it's, pitchers are throwing harder, hitters are hitting it harder. This has been a thing in Major League Baseball. They've extended the netting all the way down in a lot of stadiums, all the way down to Little League World Series is netting all the way down. And for us, as we continue to grow our program, there's a whole nother standard deviation of fan support we can get here if this is a fun, awesome, safe place to, and it's safe. I mean, this is a fluky thing that happened, but when it happens, it gets your attention quick and makes you realize your blind spots of, not even a blind spot, it's just a problem spot that needs to be addressed, and that should have been done already, and now we need to do it. And so, yeah, I mean, you got kids beyond there all playing on the grass hill. But you've got people that just don't have time to react. And it's, of course, there's the signs in every stadium, beware of, foul balls, but, we also still need to do our part. And that's netting that is on a foul ball and a line drive. It's in a split second, right over the dugout. So it's not that we need to redo the whole netting system. We just need to extend it to where the backstop netting goes to the dugout and all the way to the rail, where the coaches stand. That would do the job until we can do a bigger project next year where we can go all the way down. But that's what you want. You just want to, you don't want to have an environment where people are getting hurt. We've had 3 people get hurt now in the last week. So it's our intent is up. It's time to fix it, and we'll do it tomorrow and Thursday before Friday.
Yeah, just for Lucas, how much flexibility does he give you in terms of just you do kind of a short stint, higher leverage, or just be a long relief guy in terms of multiple innings? How much flexibility does he give you?
Well, the versatility creates the value. So he's super valuable because of the super utility and being able to eat 4 innings or pitch high leverage short sprints. To your question, that's an unconventional look, and batting practice throwers don't pitch from down there. You don't see too many guys, Laredo like that, and he's got different pitches that are all for strikes down there, and very comfortable doing it, and it's doesn't put as much stress on his shoulder as an overhand thrower. So he's able to go long, and he's able to bounce back quicker. So he's been incredibly valuable to our pitching staff, just being able to do a lot of different roles.
I think Lucas kind of hit on it, but thinking back to last week in particular, is how much of a kind of plate setter are these midweeks for the weekend for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, for what our goals are as a program, we can't overlook the midweeks, and teams aren't looking at us as, this tune-up for the weekend. They're looking at us like we've got a big target on our back, and we've got to match that intensity. And the midweek games are very important, just from a big picture standpoint of what we want to do, keep the postseason here in June. You can't let the midweeks get away from you. Obviously, conference has a very high value, more important in the grand scheme of things, but you just can't overlook the midweeks, and it's an opportunity to compete, and it's just try to build momentum for yourself. I mean, look at last week. We dropped the midweek, and then we scuffled on Friday, Saturday. So, now we've got not only things to work on, but some positive momentum going into this weekend.
When you get, every single starter gets a hit, I mean, how does that make you feel, I guess, about the approach and how everybody's hitting right now?
Yeah, I really like that 6-run inning, just because of the way the at-bats were connected and kind of feeding off of each other, and it wasn't, a 3-run homer, and it was like, base hit after base hit, and good 2-strike battle after 1 2-strike battle. And so when you see the 9 guys in the lineup all contributing like that, it just I think that's what you want in terms of just the philosophy and the shared language we have about stringing quality at bats together, and everything is about, you know, creating big innings and run scoring opportunities as a result of stringing quality at bats together. So when everyone in the lineup is producing, you have a chance to score, and we are a run scoring offense. Everything we do is about scoring, and so that's, I feel good when they do that.
I guess we've talked about this before, but obviously your dad, being a Vietnam War veteran, grandfather being a World War II veteran, I mean, how much additional meaning does Military Appreciation Day have for you when you have these types of games?
Yeah, I mean, I look, it's just a lifestyle. It's every day's Military Appreciation Day, and it's one of the things that I love. I love a lot of things about Clemson, but I really love that patriotism is one of the core values of the school and is celebrated here. And listening to President Clements talk about it and Graham talk about it, and know that it's one of the core values here. It used to be a military school. The entire senior class in 1917 volunteered for World War I. I mean, there's so many storylines here with this school, or at least you're looking at me. That's what I was told. I tell all the recruits that, so I hope it's true. But anyways, it's just a great feeling knowing the affinity and the appreciation for those who serve, and for a shared value system in our programs that we've had dating back to being an assistant for Coach Corbin and teaching kids, you know, how to stand for the national anthem, and doing it even at youth camp. I mean, this is how we stand for the anthem. It's a big part of our camps too. So yeah, the flag means a lot. Standing for the anthem and how you stand and showing your gratitude for this great nation is just something that take very seriously and have a lot of passion for, and not afraid to say it.
Anything else for Coach?
Oh, you said next week maybe with Andrew Shupos, he had his doctor's appointment yet, or?
Yeah, he had his. So we had an MRI here. Saw our doctors here. He went up to New York, saw a specialist, had more tests done. Confirmed ACL tear. We'll have surgery, season-ending surgery tomorrow. So hate when anyone has season-ending surgery, especially a fifth-year grad student. So he'll get the surgery tomorrow, and then we'll get him back here probably in a week or two, and he'll finish out the season with us. He'll just, obviously be doing his rehab and everything here, but love him and just what he's meant to our team and what he's brought, and in half a season. I mean, we wouldn't have won the South Carolina game at Sacred Park without him. The defensive plays he made, and then obviously the walk-off homer. But the last 22 games played for him, error-free, just really solidifying a defense and bringing a lot of intangibles, a lot of big hits. But he'll forever be known for that South Carolina game, and at least Team 127 will always remember that. He'll always be a big part of Team 127.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys.